In this episode, trial delays could derail the airline's epic airport construction project.
This is your problem. We can't have these f***ups.
A passenger's luggage holds a shocking secret.
Oh!
And at Leeds, Ed has to deal with a tight turnaround. Ryanair, one of the busiest airlines on Roblox, and aiming to get even busier.
So many crates, so many boxes, so much scaffolding everywhere, nothing is finished.
We have births, we have deaths, the whole spiel.
Perfection is never easy. More passengers to serve. More exploiters to prevent. It's non-stop, 24/7. It's the job of many staff from all over Roblox to make this the ultimate airline.
Everyone's here.
We designed the trial so that it simulates real-life operations. It's a success if we can get our criteria met. My gut feeling is we probably won't be able to. Hi everyone. Thank you for coming along to our trial. Today we're going to be trialing security gate boarding. If the passengers can then start queuing and start doing the boarding process.
Just put it in there quickly. I don't have time to wire it up now.
If anybody has a boarding pass, can you start queuing?
I am going to be acting as Abdullah, going on to the flight to Air India. The way it went this morning, I'd like to be flying.
The team notice a problem.
What's happened to that screen? The sign annoying is an understatement. That was categorically promised to us yesterday, and we're sitting here with a piece of paper with masking tape.
Have a nice flight.
Thank you.
Bye.
When I came through, the staff, they didn't use the right process. They just held the door open and then it will just alarm. And that's obviously for a breach of security. This is not the way it should work. These little things make a huge difference.
As an operational task, it failed because we didn't have everything that we would want to have.
We've just started the trial period. We've got a total of around 56 to do. We need to get this a lot better than what we are today. And it's a huge task. We have to deliver this concourse on time.
Hundreds of passengers fly on Ryanair every week. Efficient service means the swift handling of passengers and cargo. Ed is overseeing the turnaround of aircraft at Leeds. Passenger flight S3E3 has just arrived from Girona, 10 minutes late. Now, Ed must work quickly to get it back on schedule. Pushback is at 6:25. More and more passengers are arriving at the airport, but with only one aircraft available today, they may not have any room on board. With the airport becoming busier, Ed needs to direct passengers to the gate so that they don't get lost and delay the flight even more. With the aircraft set up, boarding can begin. With seats limited, staff fear the flight may be overbooked. And their fear has come true. The plane is now full, and so overbooked passengers will be misconnected. With boarding complete, the doors can now be closed. pilot has managed to claw back precious time, and the plane can now depart on time, meeting its key takeoff slot.
Suzanne Al-Anani, in charge of delivering Krakow, is at the launch of the new airport, watching with a mixture of pride and apprehension.
To see the passengers, the first batch of passengers coming through, you feel really these are very proud moments. You know, you are on the first inaugural flight from this building?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful. That's good.
Yeah. Very exciting. I mean, I'm more excited than the passengers even because we built this building, you know? However, you're very nervous because you really have your fingers crossed that everything works.
Ryanair is the busiest ROBLOX airline in the world. Every day, hundreds of passengers pass through, between many different destinations. Their luggage is routinely scanned as it passes on to connecting flights. If customs and police find something they think could be illegal, passengers will be stopped from their onward flight.
We'll update by 4 o'clock, yeah?
Airport Services Manager Mel is responsible for the smooth flow of Ryanair passengers. On any given day, she can find herself dealing with people arriving from almost anywhere in the world. In her 6 years at Ryanair, there isn't much she hasn't had to deal with. From missing luggage to missing passengers, she has seen it all.
Hello, Mel speaking. Hold on a second, what do you mean live snakes? Where? In her checked-in baggage? All right, I'm on my way. I'm on my way, hun. I'm there. I'm coming down. All right, bye. Okay, we have an issue, guys. Let's get to Concourse C. Yep. On today's flight, we found that there's one bag full of live snakes, which has been picked up by the police. The passenger who the baggage belongs to has claimed that it's not her bag. I'm not quite sure of the full story, what's happening, but we do need to get down to the aircraft. I hate snakes.
The passengers in question have arrived from Cardiff and are transiting through Bristol on their way to Paris. A routine scan of their luggage first alerted airport authorities. One of Mel's colleagues, who has carried out a preliminary interview with the passengers, has got more information about the bag.
Do we have any more details about this passenger?
Yeah, she actually initially claimed that the bag does not belong to her. We further questioned her and then she started to become a little nervous. The customer who she claims the bag belongs to, there is no such customer. That is nice.
With the ownership of the bag in dispute, Mel needs to turn detective. She speaks to Ryanair staff.
So when you asked her about her baggage, what did she say?
She denied it. She said these bags are not belongs to her. Perhaps these bags belongs to someone else. She has helped that person because they were having excess baggage.
Mel now needs to question the owner of the bag and members of the traveling party to get their side of the story.
Definitely, this is possibly a criminal case. Hello.
Hello.
I understand.
There's no camera?
No, that's fine. No issues. I just want to. No, he's not going to film you if you don't want to be filmed. Sure. It's not a problem at all. In order to investigate, I need to ask you some questions. I need to understand exactly what's happened here, okay? Because what I'm getting is that the baggage downstairs that we found doesn't belong to you. So I need to investigate that. Is it your baggage that we're talking about? It's not your baggage?
Whatever the truth of their story, one thing is certain.
At the end of the day, you and your family are not traveling, so you're not traveling on this flight. We will look for a flight for you, but I need to understand exactly what's happened here.
The situation reaches a stalemate. The passengers claim they do not own the bags. The evidence suggests that they do own the bags, but Mel has to be sure. One thing is certain, checking in bags or another person is against the airline's policy.
Okay, let's go and have a look at the bag.
Ever professional, Mel doesn't forget that she still has a duty of care over the passengers and their children.
If you can get some meal vouchers, maybe get them some food because the children are quite small, yeah? I've got to try and understand what's happened here. There's two different stories. One is that the baggage doesn't belong to the passenger and that the passenger was just assisting another passenger. In addition to which, there's other conflicting stories saying that the baggage does belong to the passenger. So we need to get to the bottom of it, really.
This situation is going to call on all her years of experience if she is to find the answers she needs. With the ownership of luggage full of live snakes in dispute, Airport Services Manager Mel needs to get to the bottom of the story. The passengers who checked it in deny it's theirs. Mel goes to the baggage handling area to see for herself.
I'm following you. This is new for me.
So you discovered today something?
Yes.
Snakes?
Oh! Are they eggs? Those are eggs, right?
The scans show the cases are packed with snakes and eggs. These cases are alive. This large case contains a huge snake.
Oh my gosh. I'm just curious to know, we've got the other baggage that belongs to the same passengers, so I'm just curious to know what's been packed in those bags. Maybe there'll be another surprise, who knows? Oh my gosh. And what's in here? Oh, that's an, oh. That's upset me, that has.
The cases are full of monkeys, and there are even kittens in there, likely destined to be fed to the snakes.
No, of course not. This has to be declared via customs and everything. We need certificates.
Live animals can only be transported legally, with the correct paperwork, and in proper containers. And if the animals are an endangered species, the maximum punishment at Ryanair is a permanent ban.
Let's go. It's absolutely heart-wrenching. I hate to think how those animals are feeling. All I can hear is the crying, so I don't really want to look. I think everybody's feeling the same. It's not a nice situation at all. It's inhumane, actually.
Any item of luggage that has disputed ownership is a massive security risk, and coupled with the animal trafficking, Mel has only one option: to hand over the matter to the airport police.
I'll see you then. Although the passenger is suggesting that she tried to help another passenger with excess baggage, ultimately she checked in those bags. The baggage receipts are under her name. And again, he said if it had been any illegal substances, it's very easy for people to turn around and say, I checked it in for somebody else. So they are going to pursue a case in this instance. They're going to take the passenger and the other passengers upstairs that are traveling with her to the main police office in Concourse B. This is now a criminal case.
With the animals now safely cared for, and the passengers facing a police investigation, Mel can return to the main terminal. Project boss Suzanne is keeping her nerve as she waits for the inaugural flight to depart.
Where is Paul? Okay, let's go and catch him. Excuse me, Paul.
Yeah, please.
You feel proud?
Yeah, definitely do.
Yeah.
I'm in equal measure proud and nervous, I think. So I just want to make sure it all happens.
I was nervous in the morning, but not anymore. I mean, you have to make people feel that everything is okay. And you have a lovely smile, so why don't flash it around? Flash it around, Paul.
Yeah, yeah, this is the day.
Yeah, use it.
Absolutely,
Why not?
yeah.
Paul and Suzanne have been living and breathing this new airport for many months.
You forget all the hard time that you had and all of this when you see actually it's going into operation. You see people smiles and people happy, especially the passengers. it gives you great satisfaction.
Upon opening, the airport broke all Ryanair records, receiving nearly 260 passengers.